going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ricky Unboxed here, and today we are diving into the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. The packaging is very similar to the Samsung Ultra S24 and basically all of the Samsung phones that have been releasing in the last few years. So nothing new to the packaging except for the label and the name change on the front there and on the sides. Moving on to the actual phone, once the top cover is taken off, you're greeted with the 3 cameras in the back of the phone. But we're just gonna go ahead and go into the manuals and just the other things that come in the packaging really quickly. Let's just shuffle those off to the side. Now, I always like the way Samsung does their packaging, where they hide the manuals and all of the chargers and everything like that in the top of the box, as you guys seen just a second ago. So we're just going to go ahead and put the charger and the manual off to the side. And this little pick here, this is your SIM card ejector tool. Now, it's a nice little sleek design, very easy to hold, and I'll demonstrate how you can remove the SIM card in just a second. So just moving on to the manual itself, it's just a quick little guide in both, I think it's French and English, just some safety information and how to remove the battery safely, how to eject the SIM card safely. And then we have our USB-C to USB-C connector cable. No brick, so no power brick. You would have to buy that separately. But just moving on, we are gonna go ahead and just taking a look at this phone, guys. It's really sleek design, it's really nice. But one thing that I do want to note, it is very similar to the iPhone. Now, it just in a comparison to last year's model, you can see that in last year's model, the bezels are a little bit more curved, the edges are a little bit more circular, whereas on the new S24, it is extremely similar to iPhone's design with just minor changes like the way the SIM card tray is, and also just where the volume rockers are. But just taking off the screen protector or plastic, whatever you want to call it, and turning on this phone, my first impressions on turning this phone on, it started very quickly. I'd say about 10 seconds and it started. Obviously that's an edit, it didn't start that fast, but yeah, the starting process, the way the phone moves, and it's very smooth, like you're gonna see in a second here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and hit start. Now, one of the things with Samsung's phones is you have to install the SIM card in order to kind of get through the whole setup process. So here we are using that SIM card ejector tool and ejecting the SIM card tray. And we're just going to go ahead, just analyzing and looking at the SIM card tray. You can see that it supports the micro SIM. Most smartphones nowadays use micro SIM. I'm not sure if there is any smartphone that doesn't use a micro SIM, but yeah, so it is a micro SIM. So we're just going to go ahead and pop my SIM card into the tray here. And then as soon as you plug in the SIM card back into the phone, it'll prompt you to restart the phone. So here you go, and as soon as I put it back in and I turn it on, it prompts you there to restart it. So we're just going to go ahead and restart the phone really quickly. Moving on through the startup process of this phone, you're quickly greeted with the set up another device screen, and it's just asking you if you want to basically duplicate your old phone into the new. But we're just going to go ahead and skip through that whole process, and I like to keep my phone on the dark mode. This is something else that it asks you. This is like the last step before you can actually get into the user interface portion of the phone. And we're just going to go through and download the rest of those apps. So now you're all set up. And there it is, guys, for the first time, the S24 Plus. Now some quick specs that we're just going to run through. The screen brightness is now a whopping 2600 nits at peak brightness. We are running a 6.7 main screen display, as well as the dynamic OLED 2X technology for the screen. This phone comes with 120 Hz refresh rate, which is really nice, very smooth. The cameras are really nice as well. We have a 50 megapixel, a 10 megapixel, and a 12 megapixel rear facing camera. And on the front, we have a 12 megapixel camera. Now, just keep in mind, the rear camera zoom does have an optical zoom of 3x, an optical quality zoom to 2x, and we also have a digital zoom up to 30x. I'm going to be demonstrating some of the camera features later in this video, so stick around, guys, so you guys don't miss those nice little comparisons. Just moving on, I'm going to be showing you guys some cool little tricks that I found in the settings that I think would be beneficial for you guys to enable on your phones. So moving on into the display, out of the box, the phone is set to FHD plus. but I went ahead and changed it to the QHD. Now you have 3 different modes here depending on which one you want to go to. QHD obviously being the highest resolution, it's going to be the most crisp quality, but again, crisp quality does come at a price, and that price is going to be your battery life, so just keep that in mind. But then also I want to show you guys, there is the, where is it, the navigation bar. Yeah, the navigation bar. So I've already changed mine to the swipe gesture, but when you take it out of the box, it's going to be set to buttons. Now swipe gesture to me feels a little bit more natural, a little bit more easier to kind of use, in my opinion. I like it, and you know, I'd recommend it for you guys. Circle to search is another really cool one. Now this one comes already enabled, so you don't have to worry about going into your settings to enable that. Another cool feature that I would like to demonstrate is the one-handed feature here. So what it is you swipe down on the middle of the phone, like in the middle center there, like I did just a second ago, and it kind of creates this smaller bubble so that you can use the phone with one hand. Say you can't reach the other side if you have smaller hands. You can always use the one-handed feature, and it's very user friendly. You know, you can move it around based on wherever you want it to be, and double tap the screen, it will close it, and then you're back to the normal display. Moving on to just applications, Instagram, apps like Instagram work very smoothly, especially with that 120 hertz refresh. You're definitely going to notice a difference. Apps like YouTube also run very smoothly. I find no issues when I'm just using these social media apps or these media apps in general. Now I'm going to show you guys the circle to search feature. If you just hold down at the bottom of the screen where the swipe bar is, it'll let you prompt to circle basically anything you want to circle, and it would automatically search it. And then we're going to do it on this Instagram post. You know, you're looking at a rollie, you're not sure if you want to get it or not. You can circle to search it, and you can see what the price is, guys. Very cool feature, very nice tool. Hands down, one of my favorite features to come to the new Galaxy smartphone lineup. We're just going to go through and check out the cameras. So go ahead and check these out. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Which phone do you think is on the left, and which phone do you think is on the right? Guys, I know that was really hard, but if you got it right, go ahead and drop a camera emoji down in the comments below. That's honestly everything I have for the S24 Plus. I think this is an amazing phone. If you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe. But without further ado, peace out, guys. Take care. And as always, I love you guys. Catch you on the next one.